so yeah, Midnight Gospel, that is what the show is called. Y'all should watch it if y'all are into like spirituality. Is animated by the people who do Adventure Time, and it's an animated podcast of the Duck and Trestle's Family Hour. That's the name of his podcast. Maybe I'll just do this for the thumbnail, because I feel like I'm eating. It's giving like offer siren. Okay, I'm gonna take this off now because it's like irritating. But so I noticed once I'm in the womb, in the chair, nobody's there, none of my friends. I'm just drunk as hell, and like, and no shade to Timothy and Bianca, they love me, but I'm pretty sure they could not properly estimate how drunk I was in this situation. And I think, one second. And I think this is kind of like one of those things where it's like friend etiquette when you go out. I mean, for one, know your limits, but and at this point in time, I did not know my limits. Took quite some time, but that year helped me learn my limits. But also like check in with your friend when you're in these situations, because yeah, they did not completely understand how like fucked I was. So yeah, Jacob's not there. Somebody was supposed to get me some more water, and it was like annoying me because we were at this point like in a building, like somebody's house. Like, god damn, I'm desperate, I'll take it from the tap, like come on. So nobody's there, and at a certain point, I think one of my friends, it might have been Bianca, because she was the one who ended up handling the situation for me. I think she asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I need to go home. And I think at that point I told Jacob that I needed to go home too, and he was just like, I understand, just text me when you get home, da 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 da. Oh my god, I wish I had the text message. He was really sweet. I noticed that, I mean, Sagittarius in my 7th house, they're all gonna be kind of like generous, knight in shiny armor and stuff like that. Shiny armor, I feel like I have to enunciate my words. But yeah, they're gonna like be like a little like perfect. I love sweetness and stuff like that. But Bianca ended up walking me home. Oh, and like, yeah, psycho, like the Chekhov gun did not go off. That's like my kind of humor. But anyway, no, nothing freaky happened, except when Bianca took me home. I ended up throwing out, and I made a pallet in the bathroom, and Bianca brought me a pillow, and it was just really nice and sweet. I was just like, just leave me here, I'll be fine. And then she may have turned off the light or not, I don't know, but she left me there, and she went back to the after party, and she came back to, yes, and this was also like such a perfect time, because like, again, like nobody was on campus yet. It was just me in the dorm, and I was supposed to have a roommate. I did get a roommate, but my roommate is not here during this time, so I just slept in the bathroom in peace. And I guess at a certain point, I didn't want to sleep in the bathroom anymore, so I went to bed, because I definitely remember waking up in my bed. And I got a text from Jacob after I told him I made it home, and he was so sweet and stuff like that. And mind you, because you know, Bianca is not going to school, so she's not in the dorm. She was at my place for the weekend, and she tells me that Jacob at the party was in his brat era, and he was, you know, bumping that, and I was like, what? Now the thing is, in this state, it is not uncommon to do that. Somebody apparently did that in one of my rooms freshman year, and it was Bianca's man at that. well, one of her mans that she met off Tinder freshman year was so crazy. But he was also doing that in my dorm too, and that was like one of the most notable things, like top 15, top 20 things that happened in college. But yeah, that's not a super uncommon thing, but I definitely was just like, I'm gonna bring that up to him because it's just like who are you? Like who was I making out with and smoking cigarettes with all night? Like who are you for real? So he was just like, I want to see you again, and you know, my treat, let's go out. I get ready to go on the date. I look fine as hell. I get the BeReal notification in the car, take the BeReal. We go to this place. It has a country ass name. They serve really big portions for really cheap prices. When he said one time his friend ate there and had dinner for 3 nights, he was not lying, because I really did have 3 meals from that one plate of food that he got me. So I won't say what place it was, but I had a chicken parm, and he had what he had, I don't remember. We were getting to know each other. I'm chatting with him when we're going over each other's like past and stuff like that. Somehow I guess I asked him like, why is he single and stuff like that, or he asked me why I was single, and then I reversed. But he told me like probably like just days prior he was in a relationship with a girl. She cheated on him or something, and she was using him, just was not a good relationship anyway. He cheated on his ex-girlfriend with her best friend. Mind you, Jacob is a white man. All the women in this situation are all black women, and I'm just like, I am noticing some red flags. Oh, also let me go back a little bit. When we were in the car going to the country name with the big portions and cheap prices, we were talking about just different things. And this is 2022. I don't know how we got onto the topic of elections, but he said, yeah, I don't vote. He said, I just don't really, those things don't really affect me. And I was just like, such a convenient thing to say as a white man. And you know, I didn't vote in the 2020 election either, but that's neither here or there for me, but for him, he was older than me, definitely have lived through more election cycles than me. I was just like, this is just not okay. Now, I did vote in the 2024 elections, okay? I am more politically active than I have been in the past 4 to 5 years. Oh my God, my back. But yeah, I definitely was just like, okay, red flag 1. Red flag 2 was literally in that short story. Well, 2 and 3 was in that short story that he gave me, when he was like, I mean, honestly, it should have been back when he was in his brat era, but I was just like, who am I to judge? I don't know. Would I do that now? You would be fun for a short time, not a long time. Okay, you know, I'm 24, you know, there's still some things to do, things to see. I will not be partaking, but you know, just don't steal my shit. So he told me the story about cheating on his ex-girlfriend with his best friend, all black women. So I'm thinking, okay, 1, you have a fetish, and 2, this all happened in the span of a couple days. And he was just like, yeah. So, and you're on a date with me. He was just like, yeah. That's the thing about Sag men. Sag and Pisces, because they're ruled by Jupiter, it's just so like, they're crazy. Like, they're fun, but they're crazy. It's just like, you really think like this is okay? Like, what is, I don't understand them. Actually I do, in a way that like, but like not in a like, yay, like it's just like, yeah, of course you would be that way kind of thing. But yeah, So he pays for the dinner. It was a good dinner, nice server, nothing too crazy. I'm already seeing that it may not work out for us. So we go back to his car and we're smoking a cigarette, and I'm pretty sure I'm wearing my favorite black dress. Like, you know, the dress where Beyonce was singing about, the Freakum dress. I got the, well, I wonder if she was singing about nightgowns. To me, I thought she had like a very casual gown that had a dual purpose of looking very sensual and seductive in it. That was my dress. I hope her Freakum dress was not a nightgown or lingerie, because it was not giving lingerie. It was giving very, I may show a picture of it, of what it's giving. But so we're smoking a cigarette. It's slightly raining outside. Mind you, my hair is was a suppressed. Don't know what the hell it is now. It's not reverting, but it's definitely poofy. But still internalizing my little lingerie. And I confronted him. I said, hey, I heard you were, you know, in your brat era last night. And he was just like, oh, yeah. He was like, that basically what he told me. He basically, like, he's not like that. And, you know, he kind of just slipped and did it, basically. Like, it wasn't like, this is not his character. It's just like, you know, like something he do from time to time. So we're smoking, we're like making out, we're like hugging outside near his car. He gives like such bad boy vibes that's like really hot, and it's just like, yeah, like would I fall for that now? I don't know. I'm quite healed, and I am put off by like inconsistency. So things like that would not fly by with me. I would consider that a fun story, but not a basis. And obviously, I'm not even in contact with that man anymore. But oh my god, I feel like I just ruined the story with that. Anyway, well, maybe somebody will feel better just like, oh my god, I hope she's not like seriously considering this man. It's just like, we're not in contact with each other. But we hop back in the car, and I actually think it's so, I feel like if we keep adding to the red flags, we're in the car with each other and we're chatting. And at this point, I do think he's cool, but I'm not like crazy about him. Like, I'm like, okay, this is fun and stuff like that, but like, I'm not like super head over heels about him. He is definitely head over heels about me, okay? We're in the car, we're listening to Brett Fires, and he's telling me how much he loves Brett Fires, okay? He was saying it like I should not know who Brett Fires was, but I am very, like, he's R&B fire and shit. Like, he, don't even go there. Like, I know who my man is, okay? But he's playing like Brett Fires' whole catalog. He's singing along with Brett Fires. There was something about it that kind of turned me off, because like, even though I love Brett Fires, not enough for me to be singing it to another woman in the car, okay? And I'm queer. I would never do that. That's a huge turn off. That's a cringe. I don't like that. I think we go home. He takes me home. So we only went on one date, and I think there was maybe 2 more times I saw him after that. And one time he just came into town. He just asked me if I was home, and I was, and I said, yeah, come over. And literally, this is like, he really fulfills the bad boy persona. He literally came into the lobby of the dorm area, kissed me hard, like a seductive way, didn't say hi or anything, just kissed me. We went into the elevator, we're making out. He really wanted to like bone, and I didn't want to do that. Because the thing is, I don't know, it was just like the stories he told me, and like it was just, I needed more time to warm up to him, and I just wasn't there. And also, it was my first time, and I kind of feel like, well, not my first time like that way, but like my first white man. I was kind of like over, how do I say it? Not overcompensating, but I was like overthinking the whole situation. I was kind of scared to see what his Ace of Wands looked like. Oh my god, I feel like I'm being too vulgar now. One of the funny parts is when I saw him again after our first date and I decided to keep talking to him, was that this, mind you, this is 2022 and monkeypox was on the rise. He had a lot of spots on his skin, and one day, and I feel like Nicki Minaj when she I asked this man, I said, do you got monkeypox? And he was like, girl, no. These are my freckles. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, oh, I felt like an asshole, but also I was just like, why do he got so many spots on his skin? Oh my god, it was making me nervous. Oh my god, I could like literally yap forever, and just add like random tidbits here and there. Like, he had like his own spa. He was like putting it all together, and he was like giving me updates. It was so sweet. I have been polyamorous since 2020, so at this point of time, I am being very open with new people that I date that I am polyamorous, just to show my like, to be clear about my expectations and to let the other person know what they're getting up front. He was not for that. He was just like, no, like I like monogamy and stuff like that. And once I told him that I was polyamorous, I think that's when he kind of got like the wrong idea about me. And this is kind of like the switch that happens to people. I mean, the switch happened to me when I kind of felt like you had a black woman fetish and you were apolitical. But like for him, it's just like, oh, like she's not wifey or girlfriend material because she's not monogamous. She must be sleeping and doing a lot of things with other people, which if you're polyamorous, you may not necessarily be doing that. Like there's different modalities of relationships that exist that is not just monogamy, and that's not just either hierarchical polyamory or even whatever that polygamy shit is. I don't do that. But yeah, there's different modalities of relationships, and because a lot of people are not educated on that, they just think that I'm probably just sleeping with a whole bunch of people, which you didn't get none, so obviously I don't. Anyway, he didn't get none. Who was you? Anyway, he kind of just started switching his tone with me, and I guess he was just like, if basically he can't be with me monogamously, he would just want to like sleep with me and stuff like that. And I'm just like, no, not how this works. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that tidbit in there. Basically this is the end of the story. That's kind of just how it ended. It just the relationship, the situation shit didn't go nowhere. He was a sweet guy though. Any housekeeping. I will do more videos. I'm gonna have to edit this one. This one's gonna be kind of long because there's like 2 little parts in here. 2 little parts. I am a private person for real. I don't want nobody to be trying to find information that I said here, and like that's why I give you the vibe pics. I give you the vibe pics so you don't have to be looking for nothing. I'm sorry if the way I told the story was not like fully immersive. I am not HP Lovecraft. I am not who's the girl who do Harry Potter books. I'm not her. I'm not them. And I don't want to be them because I think one is racist and one is transphobic. I would never want to be one of them. But yeah, you're just gonna have to take what you get if you want to, like, because I just have, I think that's one of the things about fame that is really scary, is that people don't treat you like a person anymore. And it's just like, I'm still one of the girls. I am just a girl. I'm still one of the girls. You wouldn't want nobody all up in your business. I don't want people all up in my business. I tell you what I want to tell you. Now, I do like feedback. Please keep it cute. Please keep it nice. This is my first time. I'm not really I'm getting into makeup. I did not do like a full face or whatever. I am proud of how I did my lashes. I am not the biggest believer in doing brows. Somebody may say something about my brows. You can give me pointers and stuff, but I think my brows are fine. Okay, react to the story. Tell me which parts was your favorite parts, which part made you laugh, which parts I could have like maybe explained better, like if there's any plot holes. You get some rest, make sure you drink some water, make sure you take care of yourself. One of the main reasons why I started doing this channel, or why I'm going the path that I am going with this channel for right now, doing story times, is that I like being spiritual, I like being intellectual, but I noticed that the content around it was not fun and lighthearted. It was like, improve yourself, danger, danger over here. And it's just like, I just want to be still. I just want to be okay with who I am. I just want to know how to respond to problems better. I just want to feel safe in my body again. And some of the channels that have gotten me to that place were the more fun channels, and we do need that. We do need that, and I want to contribute to that. And I will make other videos on why I feel like even sometimes the spirituality places are not even fully safe to fully like let your guard down, because I notice a lot of predatory behavior in there, and I will talk about it at some point, but I still have to get all my little Carfax together. But I just want to let you know that in this space, that it will be kiki haha, it will be realness sometimes, but at the end of the day, it will just be bound like foundation and lived experience. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to respond, you don't have to change, and you don't have to respond. Like, it is just for you to listen, okay? And I know during this time that I just want to make healthy content, I guess. I just wanted to put where my heart is, because I know sometimes it's just like messy tea, messy boots. I don't really do this to be messy. I just really want to share a story that I think is really fun. It reminds me of days when I was really free and things were a bit simple, and while everybody in the world probably didn't have that luxury of enjoying girlhood and growing into womanhood, I will always have gratitude for the time that I did. And you know, when this is all over, I hope some of the young women coming into themselves will have that day too, some way, somehow. I really do. I want you to fantasize, I want you to hope, I want you to imagine again. Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna end the video here. I feel like I have to say it because that's what all YouTubers say, but like, comment, and subscribe. I did want to get some of those housekeepings out, so you know some of my boundaries now. You know what you can say to me, at least in this video, and you know where my heart is. So yeah, thank you. Have a good night, guys.